Hi YouTube. Well, it's that month again, and I'm going to read off a comment that I posted on a Scream trailer on YouTube. I'm going to tell you something. It's really hard to breathe in this, and it's really hard to hear what I'm going to say, so I'm going to try to read it with this mask on as best I can. Well, here we go. Okay, I gotta find it first. Should be here. Scream trailer. Okay, so I posted this. I'll watch this every year, every Halloween year, because Scream is my favorite horror movie. I've seen the first three. I have not gotten a chance to see the first one or the fourth one yet, but hopefully I will. So I might have to take this off because it's kind of hard to read with this. But this is like my second favorite mask of Scream, and this is actually the one that I managed not to lose. I lost the costume part though, but I haven't lost the mask, and the mask is the key part. So I'll try to read it. Okay, so I was commenting on the post, and it was about 4 hours ago. So it was about 2 o'clock or 1 o'clock here about. And I said, screw it. This is hard to breathe in. So I said, people told me this was a scary movie, and it's really not that scary, but it's a great movie. Scary movie, you know, those stupid movies, pissed me off because it was an insult to this great movie. I love this movie so much. I watched it when I was 18 and enjoyed it. I also have been Ghostface 3 years for Halloween, going on 4 times for this Halloween. When you watch this movie, enjoy yourself. The movie is so great, and I have seen only the first 3. I hope to see the 4th very soon. I bet you anything the first one will always be the best. And then I posted more because I ran out of I ran out of characters to type for the comments, so I typed this next. By far, because when you watch a first movie, it's hard to say what would be better than the first, because because the first movie is a fresh start to what it is. And what I'm saying is that sequels repeat the movie or do something different. In that movie, which is what I like about some sequels. I love this movie. And I said so, enjoy this movie. It will be really fun to watch, and I watch this every Halloween now. As I said, I'm going to be Ghostface once again. I lost the costume, but I think it's okay because I have the mask, and the mask is what counts. This, in my opinion, is the best horror movie ever, hands down. Something else I need to point out is that the reason Scream will be the best of them is because the second and third, in my opinion, never left the same suspense that the first one did, and this is why I love the movie so much. Yeah, I really enjoyed this movie. I watched the first one when I was 18 years old. I was watching it on YouTube, and then I had to go to bed, so I think I watched the last part the night after. Then I watched the second and the third. I tried watching the second. It didn't work at first. But then I watched it last year, and I thought it was awesome. 2, I like the second and the third, but still, the first one's the best, in my opinion. And Jeremy Johns said, if you like the entire Scream trilogy, you'll like this. You'll like the 4th one as much as the stuff you've come to grow and love or watch and love. And he said, if you like Scream 1, but you didn't like Scream 2 and or 3, you'll probably like this as much as you like Scream 2 or 3, or like thereof. And the funniest part of his videos, when he said, And if you didn't like any of the screams, why would you watch this? You're going to hate it. Then he said, Scriform, as he calls it, said it's okay. Let me see. I'm gonna play a little bit of his video. Jeremy Johns, Scream 4. Alright, here we go.
Best with a smartphone, but you know it's best for your kids. So we listened when you said Go-Gurt should have only natural colors and flavors and no high fructose corn syrup. Thanks, Mom.
Ooh.
Do you like scary movies? Do you like scary movies? Do you like scary movies? What's your favorite scary movie? Scream 4.
Alright, so it's been 10 years since the last Scream movie, and it's also been 10 years since Neve Campbell's character
Here you go.
said that to everyone on screen at one Scream movie, which is why was this movie made? It's basically the same thing as the last couple Scream movies. You have a bunch of new faces that get killed. Well, the whole time you're thinking, who is the killer? And did I guess the killer? Well, yeah, I kind of, at one point I was like, that's the killer, but I also said that to everyone on screen at one point, so no, I didn't guess shit. I'll say it like this, if you like the entire Scream trilogy, you'll like this. It's more of the same stuff you've come to love. If you like the first
Then he gave it a thumbs up at that part.
Scream, but you weren't really a
Then he puts an X on Scream 2 or 3 if you don't like him.
fan of Scream 2 and or 3, you're pretty much gonna like this.
Then he's like that, sort of, with his eyes. Yeah, and this is the blood pump thing. My mom cut it off because I couldn't find the thing that worked the blood pump. And Eric Verthaler said that if you wear this, he said it's not that scary, but he said it's scary if you, when it glows in the dark and the blood pump stuff. I like the other mask, though, the one that doesn't have this. I mean, yeah.
About as much as you like Scream 2 or 3, or lack thereof. And if you didn't like any of the Scream movies, why would you watch this? You're going to hate it.
And he thumbed it down at that part. Yeah, I have to agree. If you didn't like any of the Screams, why would you watch this? You're going to hate it. Yeah.
As a fan of Scream 1 that found the sequels, I will say Scriform is okay, but you're not going to remember it in T-minus the exact moment you leave the movie theater. It's like cinema hypnosis. While you're in the movie theater, you're like, I'm having a good time with this movie for what it is. Then you leave the movie theater, and it's like you're broken from a spell. You're like, I remember liking that movie 5 seconds ago, but it's really not that good. It's weird. It's funny that this movie makes fun of franchises that just milk it forever, and
Something that pissed me off, I've seen Scary Movie, and that movie just was funny, but it just aggravated the shit out of me. Of course, it's stupid, but it's making fun of Scream. What? This is my favorite horror movie. I mean, if you're going to count this as a horror movie, I mean, the other ones that I've seen Scream, Scream 2, Scream 3. I've seen It with the Killer Clown. That was the first ever horror movie I saw. I was 17 years old. I watched Zombieland. That was a great movie. And of course, if you put Woody Harrelson in it, you're going to love it. So I'm going to try to review maybe some horror movies. I reviewed Scream last year with this mask on. Yeah, it's somewhere down in the videos that I've made. Alright, thank you for watching. Bye. Happy Halloween. Peace.